So reverse words in a string. Now we have been given a string. Uh, let's say, let's take the example case itself. The sky is blue. The sky is blue. Now, uh, now that we have been given a string, we need to distinguish a word. How do you distinguish a word? Well, a word is a string. Uh, Non-space characters means a string, which is followed by a space. Now, the is a word, sky is a word, is also a word, and blue is also a word. Now if you are given a string and you need to break it into words, how would you do that? Well, you would use the split method, right? Using split method, like if let's say this is a string with the variable name st. If you do this string dot split, where the delimiter is a space, when you do this, the string gets broken into an array, sorry, words basically. So if you put the delimiter as a space, the string gets broken like this: the sky is blue. When you apply this method and when you put the delimiter, it also cancels the delimiter and breaks it into words. So essentially you will be storing these words into an array of string. Let's say string of words, okay, w. You will be storing these words in a array of strings. Now the catch here is that each word is not only separated by one space, but rather two or more spaces. So we need to reduce multiple spaces between two words. Now, when you do this, when you apply the split method, let's say now uh, the word here, blue here, has multiple spaces, is space and another space and blue. Now, when you do this split, what you will be storing is the sky is and a space and blue. So we need to eliminate this space and rewrite the array by reversing this. So I'll show you how the this space is getting stored. Here we have code which implements what we have just discussed, how it stores a space. Well, the sky and the space, there are multiple spaces between the words sky and is. Now let's see how it is getting stored. We are splitting this using delimiter space, and when it is being stored, yeah, so when it is being stored, we have put an asterisk so that we distinguish what the words are. It is being stored as the sky, and if you observe, there is no space in between. It is just an uh, empty character. Okay, so there is nothing being stored. String builder and also appending that string builder by concatenating the words other than the spaces. So let me create a string builder named st, and then we have been given a string as a parameter s. So we'll be storing this into an array of words, words, sorry, is equal to s dot split method, where the delimiter is a space. Now it is getting stored into the string has been broken into words, and it is being stored in an array of strings. Now we'll run a loop. Since we need the reverse, since we need the reverse and we need to make it a string, we'll be traversing this words array from the end to the front, to the starting point, which is int I is equal to words dot length minus 1, I is greater than or equal to 0, and I plus I minus minus. Now we'll be traversing this, and the condition is if the word if the word is equal to a space or an empty letter, or empty letter or empty string. If that's sorry, if this is not equal to this, then we'll be uh, appending that word into the string builder. Okay, so st dot append words of I. St dot append of words of I, basically it means that if you find a word which is not an empty string, you just add it to the end of the current string. Now after this has happened, we'll be returning a string which has no leading or trailing spaces. So st dot trim. We'll be storing this, and also we'll append we'll also append with the space. And there we go.